I got you. That's what I'm here for. To help.
I think she love me, cause I got the check on me. Won't spend it, then flex on me. Put a curse of hex on me. Scratch out my name, put the X on me. You should come check on me.
Hey guys! Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Destiny. And if you've seen my face before and you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you doing? So today is gonna be a special video. I mean, I guess it's kind of special. There's nothing really special about this video, to be honest. I don't even know why I said that. But you know what? We're gonna make it a special video. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys how I became a vegetarian overnight. Literally, overnight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I have no idea what these hand movements are about, but you know, let's get right into the video. So, basically, during my sophomore year of high school, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. It was a horrible year. Horrible. I was super sick, like extremely sick because of this disease. I'm not gonna tell you guys my whole entire arthritis story because that's for a whole different video. Long story short, I was losing a lot of weight, like 5 pounds a week. And it was like, I was dropping weight dramatically to the point where people were like coming up to me, asking me what I was doing, and I was just there like, If you guys don't really know what arthritis is, rheumatoid arthritis is like extreme. It's like the worst one. It's basically swelling of the joints. You can get it in like any joint of your body apparently. And I had it in my knees, wrists, and elbows. So my knees were swollen like this big. Like I was a skinny stick. I'd be wearing jeans and my leg would be like this, then my knee, and then the rest of my leg. And my wrists, they wouldn't bend. Like I wasn't able to do this with my wrists at one point. And sometimes they get like that again because you know, it's just what the disease is. There's ups and downs, and it's just something I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life because there's no cure. Anyways, I was put on these steroids that had a side effect of extreme hunger. So I started to eat everything, which kind of helped me put some weight back on. Started to feel better, my swelling was going down. And my rheumatologist recommended that I incorporated more veggies into my diet because that would help with the arthritis and like help me keep swelling down and just help me be a healthier bitch overall, you know? I took that advice, ran with it, and went home, typed in green-based diet, just out of curiosity to see what she really meant, because in my head, I took that as you just need to eat more salads and cut out the junk. When I typed in green-based diets, obviously vegetarianism popped up and shit. And out of curiosity, I decided to click. That click changed my life forever. I started reading articles about vegetarian diets and pros and cons of being a vegetarian. And I came across YouTube videos of these vegetarians giving advice, meal ideas. I started watching like a bunch of YouTube videos. I came across these documentaries. It was one of those Save the Animals documentaries where they show like slaughterhouses, you know, chickens getting killed and like what they do to cows and all that. And like it goes deep into like, you know, details. They show very graphic images and stuff. You know, basically the documentaries to try to convince you to become a vegan, those. It was 6 a.m. I believe it was exactly like 6:32 or 6:30 something when I finished doing my research. And I literally was like, wow, I'm gonna become a vegetarian today. Like I'm cutting out meat today. I'm a Sagittarius and apparently we make impulsive decisions. So now that I think about it, I guess that kind of was impulsive, but I kind of had the okay from my doctor to, you know, eat more plant-based. So I went to sleep. I woke up probably like around 2-3 p.m. and my mom literally brought me a chicken salad from, it was some fast food restaurant. I think it was Wendy's. I think it was a Wendy's chicken salad. And I was like, I can't eat that. And she was like, what do you mean you can't eat that? and I was like, I'm a vegetarian now. At first she thought I was joking. She was like, girl, whatever. But then I started picking out the meat and I threw it away. Then we went grocery shopping. And when we went grocery shopping, I only picked up like my healthy, my spinach, cheese. I picked up all my pastas, my sauces, my shit like that, you know. The whole shebang. I did the most. I believe my first vegetarian meal that I made was Alfredo, because my favorite meal was chicken Alfredo. But you know, can't eat chicken no more, so Alfredo. That's when my mom started to know, okay, she's serious. Ever since then, I've been a vegetarian. It's gonna be 4 years in June. So now that I've told you guys my little vegetarian story, I'm gonna give you guys some tips if you're wondering about becoming a vegetarian. If you don't know how to get started, if you don't know what to do, I'm gonna help you out. I got you. That's what I'm here for, to help. Tip number 1, do lots of research. Do what I did. Do lots of research, read lots of articles, read up on all the pros, all the cons, read up on the health benefits, read up on the risks, read up on every single thing, because there are risks. So you have to take supplements, you have to take your vitamins, you have to eat beans and different foods and stuff with protein in it. You gotta make sure you're getting all the things you need. Your B12, very important. Iron, because you can become anemic. I personally have been anemic my whole entire life, like before I was a vegetarian. So I take iron pills. Becoming a vegetarian can make you anemic if you're not anemic already. So you gotta do your research, figure out if you wanna do the extra work or not. Also, when you're doing your research, you have to figure out what type of vegetarian you wanna be, because like I said before, there are different types of vegetarians. Number 1 is called the flexitarian or semi-vegetarian. That's basically where you're mainly a vegetarian, but every once in a while you eat meat. Number 2 is a pescatarian, and that's basically eating a vegetarian diet, but you eat fish. Number 3 is a lacto-ovo vegetarian, and that's what I am. We're the most common type of vegetarian, and it's because we eat dairy and eggs. But no meat, no pork, no steak, no chicken, no seafood. Number 4 is vegan. Vegans don't eat any type of product that comes from an animal, period. So they don't drink milk, they don't eat dairy, they don't eat meat, they don't eat seafood, they don't even wear clothes that come from an animal or products that are made from animals. They don't do any of that. I personally think this is the hardest diet to go for. I don't recommend just becoming a vegan off the bat. I recommend probably pescatarian, lacto-ovo, then vegan, because that is the big daddy right there. Another one is raw vegan. The raw vegan diet consists of unprocessed vegan foods that have not been heated above 115 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a microbiotic diet, and that means basically if you're microbiotic, you eat whole grains, fruits, vegetables, occasional consumption of fish, sugar and refined oils are avoided. So yeah. Tip number 2, make sure you're really ready for this commitment, because that's exactly what it is. It's a commitment. It's not just a temporary diet where you can just stop. No. You need to make sure that you actually want to do this. It might be hard for some people. For me, it really wasn't that difficult at all. Like, I really was just like, whatever, bye-bye meat. But for some people, people eat meat every single day. They live by it, they love it, they breathe it. They'll die without it. You might need some help. You might need some motivation. It's gonna take a lot. It's a whole journey, but it is worth it. Tip number 3, don't just assume that you're gonna have to only eat, like, you know, veggies and shit. There are so many vegetarian options everywhere. Just have to look for them. They're not usually on display. Not everyone has the best vegetarian options. Some people are very limited, but that's just for restaurants and stuff. There's so many recipes online. Your favorite meal, there's most likely a vegetarian version of it. Tip number 4, do not live off of junk food. Don't order pizzas all the time. Don't eat processed chips, snack cakes, ice cream. Basically, just don't be unhealthy. I kind of just got over a little unhealthy phase. I'm back on my healthy shit now. I go through phases, literally. I'll go through phases where I just eat unhealthy foods and I eat out. And it's very easy to fall into that category of being a lazy, unhealthy vegetarian, but do not do that. At the beginning of my journey, I was healthy, like all the time. Since I've been doing this for a few years now, I be getting lazy sometimes. Do not give in to the junk food. 1, vegetarianism is supposed to improve your health and help you live a healthier lifestyle. If you're only eating junk food, that kind of doesn't that defeat the purpose? I'm like hard down attacking myself right now, but it's fine, I deserve it. Last tip number 5. Do not treat vegetarianism as a diet. Do not treat it like something that you're doing just to lose weight or whatever, because you're gonna fail. You need to treat it as a lifestyle. You need to look at it like, wow, I'm changing my life, I'm changing how I eat, I'm changing my life for the better. Do not treat it as a diet. Because y'all know every time y'all go on a diet, what you end up doing, you end up failing or cheating at some point. And then one day you just end up saying fuck it and the diet's over. Don't treat vegetarianism as a diet, because it's not a diet. It's a whole entire lifestyle. You gotta go through figuring out what you like and figuring out what you don't like. At the end of the day, I think it's worth it. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned anything about vegetarianism, if I changed your views just a little bit about vegetarianism, if I awakened your mind a little bit, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.